Alright, welcome to staff meeting. Okay, sorry, I went and worked out first, and then I get to go to baby shower, then I'll come back and I'll look professional. So, sorry, I don't have a dress code. Celebrate. So, fun news. The current Miss Sandy 2025 asked us to sponsor her. She's actually been coming to us for a couple years. Anna Victoria is her name. And yeah, so she's bounced around to everyone for a couple years, and she loves us. And she saw Shaylee most recent in November, so she's actually asked us to do her hair and makeup and get her all ready for the Miss Utah pageant, and will be a sponsor of Miss Utah. So exciting! So good job to everyone for making us who we are, and awesome. So sales going on for June. We'll keep the Insecure sale going on, so 20% off all Insecure products, 20% off Insecure repair service. You guys have been doing awesome with the sale already. It's been hard to keep the Insecure stocked.
That deep condition.
Oh my
really
gosh,
good.
that stuff is amazing. The liquid mask.
Yes.
Right?
I used it before, like when it first came out, and I was like, it smells so good.
I love
good.
the smell of it.
It's so
Has
good.
anyone been using the balm, like the leave-in balm?
I haven't tried it.
I've been curious about how that is. Okay, someone take it off the shelf and start using it so we can get
I think
like.
that's fine. Yeah. The ones that stop at the shelves are all like,
I know.
Start using it. I want to get feedback on it. So yes, that's the sale going on through June. Okay, dates coming up. So back to the Red King class. I only had like maybe 4 people sign like the spreadsheet. So I'm just gonna get a live count right now.
oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I
Oh, was it being silly? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So we'll just talk about it right now. So this is, I should have like projector screen. So these are the class choices. So far most popular, Shades EQ, Toning Perfected has the most votes right now. Formulation and application, Shades EQ, color gels, what are some other popular?
You can put your name on
Salon.
multiple of them.
Yeah, sure. 'Cause there's no limit. Like if we don't have to
I'll just go in.
do all of them all at once. So, yeah, just give me a heartbeat on this. Does anyone want to tell me right now, or do y'all want to?
I'll do
just-
like
I'll
all
put
of
my
them.
name. Yeah, I'll
all of them.
I'm willing to do as many as I want.
I'll put my name on the one.
And then
Put me on
all
the same
caps.
ones that you do.
Okay.
I can't move. I'm the video man.
Is it 1 or 2? 1?
One.
That's what I thought. That's what I said. I just want to be sure. Okay.
yeah, we can make our way down the list and just do all the classes.
She's like, I am doing them all.
I will do
Out of all
every
of
single
these,
one.
Are you only choosing one?
Well
Most
then
popular?
after we talk about what subject we want to do, then we'll talk about upcoming dates that are
Okay.
available.
Oh, okay.
And then if we don't get to one in the near future, then we'll just put that on the docket for next quarter or something like that.
Okay, I signed us up for 3 of them. So. I see somebody else. Oh, Kaylee, she's on.
I'm doing it right now.
Yes, I did put this spreadsheet in Slack. I titled it Red King Class Options, something like that.
Maybe I'll get a different lid for my hydro jug. And then I'll get a red lid. And then we can tell the difference.
Your lid is different. I saw the picture
Oh,
yesterday.
it is different.
I think you have the same one as that one girl.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know who has that.
I don't know her name. She has like a blonde bob.
Caitlin?
I don't know.
Oh, probably Lindsay.
That. Leave a comment in the chat if that's yours.
If you have another one, I thought it's Lindsay. She
Anyway,
has a blonde
thank you
bob.
all for being here today, because today's going to be very participating. I've got lots of questions for you. Any feedback? Okay, and then available dates, like,
Okay, good.
Okay.
in the near future. One event, well, that's past June 9th. What's today, the 7th? Okay, so we'll not pay attention to the 9th through the 10th. June 23rd, June 24th, July 1st, July 8th, or after August. Anyone have a preference on that? Want to take a look at your calendar, fill it in later?
Yeah.
I know I can't do the first. It's my sister's birthday.
Yeah, that's not probably my most favorite one anyways.
I'll
Week
week
of
The week of July 4th is kind of like,
Yeah.
but I thought, well, if people can do it, then we will, but I wasn't really expecting one.
Not a single person said yes.
I could honestly do one. I was just
Alright,
leaning
so
your
I'll
way.
let y'all look at your calendar on that one,
It's for the Red
and
Kid
if
class.
you wanna put your name
For
on
the
it
classes.
before I leave,
That's
great, or if you can all
Whatever.
do it on your own phone. Okay, so that's the Redkin class, and then Willa came in and made me they're like, you need to choose a date when they came in earlier this week. So one of the options was September 23rd, so I did put September 23rd on for a Willa class. They were talking about, they call this one their Prisms class, and
I look at Lexi.
They don't do fashion, so I doubt it's anything like that.
well, I thought it was really interesting. They're like, a lot of people are bringing in AI photos. We talked about this the other day. And part of this class is learning how to recognize that and how to navigate that conversation of, that's AI, but these are some things that we can do to somewhat recreate an AI photo.
What's the time the Wella class is going to be?
4 o'clock,
4.
but we can change it if we need to. So that is on the calendar. But if you'd rather see something else, if you want to see a cutting class, some other color class, something else, let me know. But that's tentatively on the dates for sure happening. The subject can vary. Okay, news.
What?
We have, if you haven't noticed yet, we have the new NB and NP series
Oh, yeah.
on the bottom shelf of the shades. I just need to get those labels. So try those out.
Beautiful.
Come on in.
So
Hello.
Mercedes.
I've seen you in like 2 months.
Okay, so last year we did a little Bear Lake retreat. I was wondering if that was something y'all would be interested in again. It would happen sometime in September. Or if we would get a better turnout than doing more of like a local barbecue night, maybe renting a pool or something fun. Should I put that in so you all want to think about that? You have
We
an
should
opinion
probably
right
vote on
now?
A
that.
poll or something?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
Because
put that in
I wouldn't
I
mind
like
doing.
both.
I like them both too. I think
Yeah.
they would both be
It just,
fun.
I'm out of town
Bear
that
Lake
week in
was-
September.
Me too.
So I'm like, please don't pick the week I'm gone.
What week would that be?
It's over. It's 9/11 is the day I leave.
Oh.
So
Oh.
sorry,
It's
it's just
unfortunate.
easy to remember.
Right.
Are you
now.
going
I'll
on a
just
plane?
put it in Slack
Yeah,
what
I know it's gonna
available
be cheap flights.
Be careful,
dates
girl.
would happen.
I know.
Last year was super fun. But we only had like 7-ish people
But it was
come.
so fun.
But it was
It
so
was
fun.
actually so fun.
So I
We had
was
more than 7. We had like
my main goal is just to
9.
have
I
something
left it the day
fun
of
where we
because I
can
was
all
scared
like
about my baby.
be together and just have fun and
yeah.
do that. So if we could get more people doing one way or the other,
I'll
that
vote
would
for both.
be what I'm trying to accomplish.
You said new tissel.
Okay, so I'll put that one in Slack.
Tissel.
Okay.
New tissel.
Also,
That was
we
me.
made some adjustments on the water heater, and I am curious to know if you've noticed if that's helping. I've noticed, like, I haven't, at least on Fridays, I haven't noticed
We
the
haven't
hot
gone
water
up,
running
no,
out.
and even the Saturdays that I worked is not.
I haven't
Okay.
had any issues.
I haven't had any
recently.
issues
Yay!
since it's been fixed. So
I
yeah,
haven't
that's-
noticed anything.
I didn't even know it was fixed, but I was like, the water's not going out anymore.
Okay.
I
Okay.
noticed that the hot water's burning me more, so
Yeah.
so I'm like, this is hotter than normal.
But I turned it down, actually. So it
There
doesn't
you go.
get quite as hot, so I don't
It
know.
doesn't have to, like,
whatever,
Whatever
cool
you
itself
did
down or
happens
something.
seems to be working.
It's
so
working.
keep me posted on that, because that was, I was just so embarrassed by that. I was give me so much anxiety. Okay. Also, other news, a note on flex time. Flex time is earned by going above and beyond your shift to take care of clients. Not coming 30 minutes before your shift to just sit and not be taking care of clients. So this is scheduling yourself a little bit early to take care of a client, or a little bit later, staying a little bit later. This is going above and beyond, not just sitting. All right, other honeydew items. This is more receptionist, but y'all answer the phones every once in a while. If someone calls asking if we're hiring, tell them to apply online, kellingcompany.com careers. Everyone's good about texting me if someone calls with their information, but it's hard for me to have so many different contacts in all sorts of different places, and people get lost in the cracks, and I would hate for that to happen. So it's easier if everything's just all in one place. So tell them to go apply online if people call if we're hiring. Okay, also a reminder on how to handle cash. I've noticed this is more of a recurring thing as I'm doing paperwork. If someone pays with cash, claim what the service amount is under service amount, and this is where the tricky part comes for tips. If you want to take your tip immediately, don't claim it in Boulevard, and don't claim it on the ticket, on the name, on the paper ticket. If you want it on your paycheck, claim it in both Boulevard and the name ticket. What I'm finding is, what's the most common occurrence is, I'll have a $100 bill. The service was $90. They put $90, but I have a $100 bill attached, and they claim the tip on the paper ticket as the $10 tip, but then Boulevard's not telling me to pay them the $10 tip. So hopefully I've caught most of that happening, but it just makes me nervous that those aren't lining up and that I'm missing something somewhere. So if y'all could help me out, help me help you. Make sure that Boulevard is claiming, if you want that on your paycheck, make sure that cash tip is on Boulevard. Any other questions on like cash handling? I know sometimes that like sends people for a loop sometimes. Okay, hot tip. Okay, Bailey, I'm gonna have you do your hot tip, and then I'm gonna turn the time over to Lexi. Then.
Perfect.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I went to Gloss Boss at the beginning of May, I think, and they were talking about a lot of like Sabrina Carpenter, how they do her hair, all that stuff. So that was really cool. I am newer, so there are a lot of things that I'm still learning I think are cool. So hopefully this is new to some of you as well. But a few things that I learned with their new ABC line, so their shampoo, conditioner, leave-in. I didn't know, it was really cool. Someone asked, but they with that shampoo and conditioner, it's a bonding formula, and so when you use it for your hair, it's putting your bonds that are missing back into your hair, and then whatever is not needed will just rinse right off. And I thought something that was cool along with that is the Redken Pro basically said you can use this every time you shower. Like, you don't have to, do every other, like how purple shampoo and blue shampoo, like how it's used as needed. This you could use every single time you do your hair, and it's not damaging because it's just replacing those missing bonds within your hair strands and rinsing everything out. So I thought that was really cool, and I actually have been using that shampoo and conditioner, and I think it's been great. So I thought that was a really cool key takeaway from that class. And I also thought it was really cool. I didn't know this, but when they do Sabrina Carpenter's bangs, they point cut with texturizing shears, and that's how they do her whole bang. Is they're point cutting straight across, and then they'll kind of texturize within where they feel like they need to. But I thought that was really cool and something I didn't know. So
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Glad you went. Thanks for coming back with some tips. Okay, and then Lexi.
All right, so okay, so for July, Brianna's gonna do this thing for rebooking. So you'll get rewarded for rebooking your clients and getting up your rebooking right? So to prepare us for that, I wanted to challenge everyone, and I know some of y'all are gonna hate this, but it'll be great. And also, I know, Jamie, you're not going to do it, so don't even worry. So I want to challenge everybody to do a 75 hard Kelly & Company edition. I made the 75 hard not impossible, because I know most of you guys don't post, you guys don't make videos and stuff. So I made it where I think it's very doable. So these are my rules that I have. I want everybody to post at least once on their story per day. The benefit of this is it keeps you being active online. It keeps your analytics being up. And by posting on your story, you could post today's lineup. You can post what you have done. You can just post like a cute little picture. You can share somebody's post. You can post a hairstylist meme. Like, it doesn't matter what you post on your story. Just by doing that, you keep your analytics up. You keep you being noticed by clients and everything. And that's the main reason of doing it, is you're not being forgotten and you get more engagement. I want people to post. So let's say you work 4 times a week. I want you to make 4 posts per week. That does not mean you work on a Monday and Monday night you have to go home and post. If you have Tuesday off, just try to make a post on Tuesday, or schedule out some posts. But really, if you make 1 post per day, you're only taking a picture of 1 client. And so it's not super hard. And then, so I would just like that to happen. Again, the benefit of it is for you to build visibility. Clients will see what you can do. They'll want to come in with inspiration pictures of your work instead of something you haven't done. And then you can also show them like, oh, hey, look, I did this on this person. Do you like the tone of this? Do you like how many highlights? Do you like the thickness of the highlights and stuff? And it kind of makes things easier to show your work. Give out 1 card or DM somebody per day to invite them to book an appointment. So if you're out and you're wanting to, you see someone's hair that you like or their outfit, or you feel like you just would vibe with them, give them your business card. Go online. What I like to do is I'll find my favorite retail stores and I'll look at their followers, and I'll go on their Instagrams and I'll be like, I'll find their public Instagrams, and if they posted a couple days ago, I'll comment and be like, oh, you have a cute outfit, or you have like cute shoes, and then they're more likely to be like, oh, who is this? Look at them. Oh, they do similar stuff to my style. Give them a follow. And I've gotten quite a few followers from doing that. So it's just networking. Any way you can find to network yourself is more of what it is, but giving out your business card and making that connection out in person is easy. And then from home, if you don't, then it's easy to like find a different way to network online, such as commenting or messaging a client and being like, hey, how are you? It's been a while. Do you need just like a gloss or anything? And you could do something like that. Like and comment on everybody's posts. If we're getting more people posting, then we need to get our engagement analytics up. So by commenting, and just try not to spam emojis, because then Instagram thinks it's bot comments. But by just commenting like, oh, this is pretty, this is beautiful, or I love this tone or this color or something, it just gets everybody's engagement up, and so it's more likely to be promoted through the system. So I want everyone to try to like and comment on each other's posts. I want 1 reel per week. Now, there's CapCut, which is really, really easy to edit on Instagram. You can edit. I don't like editing videos on Instagram, but if you like it, just do it. I like to make 5-second before and after videos, so I start by film 5 seconds of the hair before, and then 5 seconds of the hair at every angle. So like the back of the head, the sides of the head, the front of the face. It's easy to edit that way. You don't have to do fun videos. The fun videos where you're showing your personality tend to do better, and clients like to see that, to see if they're going to vibe with you. So if you can do something more unique, like, oh, these are my favorite products, and it's you talking and explaining, but a lot of the time people aren't comfortable with that, especially if you don't normally make reels. So just at least by starting by making like before and after videos. TikTok even has a feature where you just put the videos in and it'll sync them for you. A lot of them are really tacky and over edited. It's like flash, flash, flash. But you can find other songs that are more subtle that it's super easy. You just put your videos in and it edits it for you. But think of reels. So posts are for your followers you have. Reels are for your followers you want. And so, yeah, so reels get promoted the most because Instagram is in competition with TikTok. So Instagram really promotes the reels the most, and it's easier to get your reels seen versus your like posts getting on the explore page and stuff. And so as a smaller creator, your posts are probably not going to be on the explore page as much versus a reel where people are going and finding content like that. And so try to make 1 reel per week. The more the better. I make it per client basically, but and then the last one is try to get 1 positive review per week. So what I do is you can even message them on Boulevard, but usually I have a copy and paste message where I thank them for being in my chair, and I invite them to leave a review, and then I send the link. So then they can click the link and do it, because a lot of the time people aren't going to do it if they don't have a link. And so
I have a question.
yeah.
Boulevard does have a feature where people can get a text right after their appointment with a link. Do you all want that to go out?
Yes,
I think that'd be good.
please, that'd be great.
That'd be great, because people are more
I
likely.
don't have a lot of my clients who follow Instagram or even have Instagram.
Okay.
I think that'd be better for them.
I just this is me being insecure about how many texts go out. I just
I was
don't know.
gonna say, I have one client who's like, have I done you wrong? Why do I get so many texts?
I have so many clients that are like,
Can we get rid of one text?
Really? I don't have any.
Yeah.
They like the
Okay.
reminders.
A lot of my clients
I
like
do
reminders.
too,
but I also think
I know she
I
did it
thing
one
is, I
time,
have
like,
places that I book and they do the same thing, and it doesn't.
I know. I just
No,
gotta.
I don't get
It's
I
just
don't
part of
think-
life.
I don't
Like
think
and
it's a bad
I
idea.
also get a review one too.
Yeah, if they hate it, they can click stop. They can reply
They
stop.
can stop.
Or
Yeah.
that too.
So I guess the
Tell
other
them, say,
question would
stop.
be, I don't know.
I think it's a good
I'm just
idea.
trying to not
The more-
get your snow show. So I think the 2-day appointment
Yeah.
to give them with the link to make sure they can change their appointment if they want.
I
The
like.
day before, and then a thank you.
No, I
Is
think
that-
it's
I
great.
think that's great.
I think
I've
that's
had
good.
clients, this happened on Wednesday, they thought they had an appointment, they didn't realize that they should have like called and checked because they didn't get a reminder text, they're like, we should have known.
Okay, I'll set that up.
So,
with
it's
for the
helpful.
thank you and the ask for review text to start happening.
Yes.
So we'll help each other out with that
But
part of
if you guys
things.
have Instagram, invite them to leave a review. That's what I usually do. And even yesterday, I got a lady in, and she was an old lady wanting a short haircut, and I was like, "How did you even get to me?" Because she had never been in before. And so I talked to her, and she's like, "Oh, well, I saw your reviews on Google, and so I thought I could trust you." And then she loved it, and she pre-booked her next one for 4 weeks from now. So that is I'm gonna go over just without
Yeah, if
the
you would
explaining real
put
quick,
that
and I
in
will
Slack.
I'll put it in Slack. So post on your story daily, post to your feed when you work, give out one card or invite a client, or like DM a client. So make just a connection, like and comment on each other's posts, and then make 1 reel per week and get 1 positive review per week. So I feel like those are not impossible, and they're hard, but they're not too hard where you guys aren't going to want to do them.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So back when I first started, Kelly challenged those who are here to mail out 100 letters.
Yeah.
Invitation.
I remember.
that? Yes.
I was like, yeah, I'm good.
But I did it.
Of course you did.
That is something you would do. I was like, yeah.
But I can 100% tell you that one thing, my clientele is still based on those letters that I sent out.
That's awesome.
100, like to this day, my base clientele is from those 100 letters that I hand wrote out and invited
Oh my
people
God.
to come see me, and I got, I don't know how many from those letters, but then that kept building. My client, like, they kept referring people, friends of friends of friends. So 100%, if you take the initiative to invite people
Think of
to your
how easy it
chair-
is now. All you do is just come on their Instagram.
Right. So by the end of this, you should have invited 75 people to your chair through a DM, a business card, the reels, everything. So we're really hoping this helps to build your clientele. And then, like Lexi says, come July, we're gonna do a rebooking competition, and hopefully this is gonna start getting you to set up
Just listen.
for success. So I'm excited to see the results from this.
Oh, and I
I'm
was
gonna
also
need a
thinking,
cheerleader to
I
help
was
cheer me
also
on to give me
thinking-
motivation.
You're telling yes.
we don't need to start today. We should probably start Monday.
Start Monday. Okay.
If we start Monday and get prepared for it Monday, we'll put it in Slack. Everybody can prepare. You can take pictures today
It's
of how many
unreal, but I'm
clients,
gonna
and then
die.
you can get them. You got this. All you do is take.
I have
You're
lots of
just bad.
videos. I'm waiting.
Oh,
for
and now you're ready. You can go and schedule them. But I think if we start Monday, and I'll find the date, whatever 75 days after Monday is, we'll see. But basically, dude, this just sets you up for July, because how are you going to rebook clients if you don't have clients? So it's like the more clients this can potentially get you to do, think of how easy it'll be for July's thing. So
I have a lot of clients that are like, oh, I'm just gonna go look online, and I'm like, well, you can't do that in the summer. So have fun. Sorry. I'll tell them, I'll be like, I booked, so it's better for me to get you here now. And then still like, I'll look online.
I have a lot of clients that do that too.
I'm like,
it's weird. It's 9:02 and there's no clients in here.
I usually come
I have
like
one.
8:58. They just come marching.
I'm
in.
confused right now.
Oh
There's a
no.
parade over there.
Oh, where's the parade?
There's
A
a parade
parade.
on Jordan.
I can't be late
But
today.
it's not.
I'm pulling a
They
Jamie.
actually
I
aren't
screwed
really
myself
blocking off
today.
much of Redwood, so it shouldn't be a huge problem.
Like
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
August
You can stop it.
23rd
I got
is
here.
75